Hi, Marty from Phoenix Marine here. Had someone on the YouTube videos that I've put up just wanting me to show them what I'm going to be doing to the corners to repair them and just general fiberglass repairs. So what we got here is this is where some hinges were for an opening window. We're not having opening windows anymore. In these areas where the holes are, it was just full of water. It was just an absolute mess on the inside. So we're getting rid of the opening window. So gonna glass repair all of these. So what I usually do is I'll grind it, dish it back. Same over here. Small ones like this, not very deep. They'll just get filler because they're only just into the surface of the glass. That's mostly fractures in the gel coat. Anything really deep, like that. Another one over there. Anything really deep, they'll get dished out, and what I use is a 600 gram double bias cloth like this. So double bias means there's two strands running in it, and they're running in opposite directions at 45 degrees or 90 degrees for each other, sorry. So yeah, this is what I use. I dish it all out with a grinder. They had polyester filler in there, so I've drilled that out and scuffed it up. So then what I usually do on these repairs is just do a filler of epoxy and filler powder, fill those, and while it's wet, resin, then about 3 or 4 layers of the DB, wet it out and rolled with a steel roller. Even leave it oversized like this. Just you can, once it's wet out, you can see where the repair is. Roll it out, leave it. Next day, come back, grind it all back, shape it up, and it'll get a skim of filler over it. So that's a repair, like what I'm doing where there's deep bits in the fiberglass. So on the corners, what I'm going to do is, I'll just have a look over here. So on the corners, they've been blown out, so I've made a little former up out of plywood, cut it to the radius of the back, put a radius edge on, covered it with plastic tape, hot glued it in with a hot glue gun, ground all the corners to a bevel. So again, yeah, this will just be a piece like that. So we're really just trying to recreate that around to about there, and then it comes around in here, and that needs a glass repair in there as well. That's been filled up with gel coat. I mean, they had like about 10 mils of gel coat in there, which, you know, gel coat's got no strength whatsoever. So again, I'll just use this as a sample again. DB glass, epoxy resin, around the corner, wet it out, 4 or 5 layers of that, rolled, and then, so in the voids here, I'll just screed in a bit of glue powder, just to take up the void, then the glass will go over the top of it, that'll get wetted in, rolled. And then what I usually do as well is over the top of that, because it's a detailed corner, I'll use a product called peel ply. It's like a nylon, cut that into a strip, that goes over the top of the repair, and just helps hold it nice and flat and brings the resin to the surface. Helps hold the fiberglass in the right position. This is the other side here, same again. This whole corner was just all blown out, so grind it back, taper it, run the glass around and underneath like that, wet it out, rolled, and peel ply over the top. So I'm using a West System epoxy. It's a 5-to-1 mix. With the DB tapes, you can use epoxy, polyester, vinyl ester. They've got no binders in here. The binding is the stitching through here. Using chop strand mat. Some like this chop strand on here. I use vinyl ester resin to do my repairs on polyester. It adheres better to the polyester. So that's the deal with doing some repairs on that. So yeah, hope that helps. And I'll do another update once I've got some filler on the outside. Rightio, thanks.